Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Tonight I'm going to be covering the case of Melina Frattolin. Melina Frattolin and her father Luciano Frattolin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Let's see, let's get into it. So this is Melina Frattolin. She was a 9-year-old, lovely, beautiful girl. Very beautiful. And this story is very sad. The story goes, Luciano Frattolin, 45, of Montreal, is now facing a murder charge after police said he had killed his 9-year-old daughter during a trip to Essex County, New York, and hid her body in Ticonderoga last summer. I'm sorry, that is such bad pronunciation. He is charged with murder and concealing of a corpse in the death of his beautiful daughter, Melina Frattolin. He also entered a not guilty plea at his arraignment. Investigators said Luciano Frattolin called 911 in July of 2025 to report that his daughter Melina had been kidnapped. Her body was later found near a pond in Ticonderoga. Frattolin pleaded, as mentioned, not guilty to murder and concealment of a human corpse. However, he does remain in police custody. Luciano called 911 on that Saturday night and later told authorities his daughter had been abducted from a parking lot near Lake George, a resort town in the Adirondack region. That led officials to issue an Amber Alert overnight to enlist the public's help in finding her. But authorities said there were inconsistencies in the father's account, and they concluded there was no evidence that she had been taken. Frattolin initially said he could not find his child after he had stepped out of a wooded area at a parking lot near Lake George. During a subsequent interview, he then reported 2 unknown males forcing his daughter into a white van. Surveillance video shows the father and daughter in another nearby resort town, Saratoga Springs, at about 5:30 p.m. Saturday. The girl spoke on the phone with her mother about an hour later and did not indicate she was under duress. Police believe Frattolin killed the girl after that phone call and before he made the 911 call. Forest rangers found the girl's body on Sunday afternoon in the shallows of a pond about 30 miles north of Lake George. Authorities said that the criminal complaint was that, or what they do believe is that Frattolin had concealed her body under a log. Police said that the father and daughter had been vacationing since July 11th in the US and were expected back in Montreal that weekend. As far as I believe as well, I think it was for her birthday. So that's why this is all just a little puzzling. It seemed like they were celebrating. It seemed like they were having a good trip in all accounts. The girl, Melina, she lived in Montreal with her mother, who has been estranged from Luciano since 2019. Police said Luciano had no prior criminal or domestic violence history. So this is why it's so puzzling. He's saying one thing, he's saying he didn't do it, that these 2 men in a white van took Melina, and that's what caused her death, and yet he is the one charged with it, and in all accounts, it is believed that he's the one who actually did it. It's just so sad. It really is, because this poor girl just thought she was with her dad and having a great trip, and then this happened. So I'm going to pull the cards, pull a card or two tonight, And I just want to find out more information about this case. So the question I have for these cards would be, did Luciano Frattolin kill his daughter? Let's have one card, a positive card, and a card that will explain this, if it's a yes, and a negative card if he did not, and explaining that he did not do this. There it is. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, I would say, seeing this, it's a fiery card, it's an action card. To me, this is a definite yes. I'll just look what's at the bottom here. Yeah, the Magician. Another card that I would view as a positive yes in this scenario, this case. So I think I'm going to pull another card, as I do feel like that is fairly clear for my answer. I am just going to ask, why did he do this to his daughter, Melina? Why in God's earth would someone ever do this to their daughter? Why did Luciano potentially do this to his daughter? Let's let one card fall out or pop out as it may. I'm gonna go with this card. Okay. The King of Coins. So that's the King of Pentacles. At the bottom, there's this Four of Cups, or sorry, Four of Pentacles. With this on the bottom, I see this as a negative thing. I see this as somebody that is overbearing, overprotecting. I see this as even potentially obsession, in the terms of, if I can't have her, then no one will. That's how I'm reading that. Now, I'm asking this card, like, why? Why did he do it? It's interesting. I almost think of this as, you see these like roots, like almost like I built this, I did this. And I almost wonder if this was a long time planned. I don't want to say for sure, but this is a kind of a slow moving card, you know, slow to do something, takes a while to do it. And just the roots coming up to this tree, it's almost like, this is a disgusting thing. Like, I don't, it's just, I mean, who could do this to their daughter anyway? But it's almost like, I made you, you're mine. Potentially there was anger towards the mother, like if I can't have her, or we can't all be together, then no one gets her. That's kind of what I'm reading from this, especially with this Four of Pentacles at the bottom. That's just what I'm picking up from it. And that's how I would read these two cards, just based on the imagery of these two, and just what the Four of Pentacles generally can mean in something like this. So that's all that I'm gonna do for tonight. I don't want to go much deeper into this. I just feel like this is such a sad case, and I really hope that Melina and her family get some justice in this case, and that the truth comes out. All right, I wish everybody a wonderful night, and I will see you again soon for the next case that I cover. Have a good night. Bye-bye.